Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I haven't done like a legit burner video, maybe about a week. Just life and busy, and when things come to me that's worth talking about, I'll comment. Yesterday I shot my TCR, which I tell you, man, that thing is so reliable. It's amazing how much you can do with that TCR off of one 12 gram. When you have the 88 gram, whatever 88 gram weapons, it gives your weapon a punch, but also, you know, them 88 grams are can get a little pricey. It's not like something you can just pick up and go, and then when you finish shooting, you just save the air. Unless you have that Mission 4 or wherever the contraption where you can turn off and on the air valve. But anyway, I want to kind of briefly talk about Byrna in Facebook groups or Facebook Nation or Byrna Nation, whatever you want to call it. You have to be careful with those groups. There's potentially people on there that, you know, they see Byrna and it's like, in their eyes, it's just a group they could just be a troll on and mess with people with Byrna. It's amazing. It's a Byrna group or a Byrna, or you may see a Byrna commercial, a Byrna, you know, ad in your Instagram or in your Facebook, and then you get so many of these gun people that talk about, oh, it's just a toy, you're gonna get somebody killed. And I'd rather be carried by 6 and judged by 12, or no, I'd rather be judged by 12 being carried by, you know, you just get these people that talk, you know, down on Byrna, and some of the stuff they say is right, you know, a real gun. Well, obviously, dude, if you have a real gun, my God, a real gun's supposed to do what it's supposed to do. Also, a atomic missile is supposed to do what it's supposed to do. So, what's your point? Sure, you have guns, you can have gun insurance, you can have all those things, but it does not guarantee everything gonna turn out the way you want to. And a lot of people use their weapon as the extension of their emotion. Just like the car. The car is, and most of the time, it's the extension of people's emotions, right? When people drive fast, it's usually they probably rushing to work or wherever. They not in regards to other people's lives. I stopped commenting on those groups because I see some comments. People are like, oh my God, well, illegal bills and this, which is all true. It is all true. Them legal bills, you're gonna need a good $35,000 to get yourself off from if you shot somebody, and if you're right. But you know what? Let those people be. Let those people have whatever they want to have about less lethal, or they say it's not real, it's a toy gun. None of them gonna sit and take those shots. They usually, the people who talk like that are usually small-minded hillbillies, that really believes that they are powerful. They probably lean a certain political alliance, which I'm not gonna say is good or bad, but they tend to be very political too. And then they think they're going to, and they call them a bully. In so many ways, they're bullies. They try to bully people online. They probably bully at home, and then they have their weapons. Not all. I cannot judge a lot of people. There's a lot of good people, honest people, hardworking people, humble, nice people who also carry guns. I'm not saying that with a full stroke. There's a lot of good people. But you have a lot of these gun people that just rah. Now this year, I would be purchasing my first gun. Even with me having a gun, being legally carried, all that stuff, I already got the CCW, but I didn't just never purchase a gun. I'll get my first gun. I treat it as a firearm. I'm gonna lock it away, but most of the time, I'm gonna have my burner. That's just how I am. I think a lot of problems can be solved just with just self-defense. A lot of situations is not mafia hit. A lot of people just try to rob. They try to just intimidate. They try to get something from you, and you just want something to make them think differently. I'm not really worried about somebody going to attack me. I wish you would. I would literally neuter you. I would literally neuter you. You do not want this jiu-jitsu, karate, American Kempo, Krav Maga, Muay Thai, Aikido, Filipino martial arts, 10 years of me just training. But the average person don't know that. Look how I dress. They would never know. But anyway, regardless of that situation, just let those gun nuts have what they have. Don't say argue with you. They sit here and have these conversations, and less lethal sales are going through the roof. Burner sales they have literally sold 300,000 launchers in 3 years, which is pretty good. And most of the times, a lot of this stuff is sold out. So, which is a testimony of the power of less lethal. A lot of people want an option. It's their only option. And they want, an ability to have a second weapon. And that's where it should be, less lethal should be a second option, or it could be your only option, depending on your situation. Most of the times, it's good enough to take care of the situation. You just gotta understand that if you need a little bit more, you may have to get a little bit more. Like, you need a situation where it's a gun situation, you may have to bring out a gun. If it's a less lethal, which most things are, you need to have less lethal. Yeah. And even if I have less lethal, and people say, well, I'm going to hit you where it's going to be painful. If you wear a big jacket and I have my less lethal, I'm going to hit you in the legs. I'm going to hit you in the balls. I'm going to hit you I'm going to shoot for your head. I'm going to do whatever it takes. But guess what? They'll wake up, and recover. Versus, a lot of people use these weapons and they regret the situation that they go in. They regret shooting that gun. A lot of these people regret it. So I'm happy to say that my less lethal is an option. It won't be my only option, but it's going to be a very good option. And for the most part, it does. In my situation, it's good. But I would like the kryptonite bullet just in case it doesn't work. And if you have just moments of seconds to deal with, I'm gonna try less lethal. If less lethal doesn't work, I'll try the real thing. And for the most part, I try not to be in that situation. And a lot of times, I can avoid those situations. I can avoid those situations. There's times I worry about if an active shooter come in, but you know, those things can happen. I just want to have an option, a less lethal option, but if that doesn't work, a regular gun. But I am mostly in a school area, so I have to keep that very much in my mindset. So, all right, have a good one.